Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Ben. I'm the first generation nurse, and I have a special guest today that will tell us about their unique healthcare experience. And today we'll be interviewing Monique Duncanson. She is a massage therapist, and she's going to share her experience with us. So, Monique, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your experience, and how you found out about your current role?
Hey Ben, thanks for having me here. Um, I am a massage therapist. Um, I started back about a year ago doing massage, and I completely fell in love with the whole idea of helping people more on a holistic point of view. And I kind of started back pretty much right after being at the post office for 10 years. So it's been a rewarding and a big change from my usual stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. So, our first question, let's start off with a basic question. What drew you into your field compared to other healthcare fields?
I think that what drew me to massage was the point that just like other um, healthcare fields out there, massage is generated to really help in the body, but it helps the body as a whole. You look at the whole picture when it comes to dealing with different issues and problems that the body is facing, and it really gives you a better understanding of the body in its basic forms without adding any foreign items to
Perfect.
it.
So, what about your specific profession do you think sets it apart from other healthcare fields?
Okay. So I would say what separates us, one, we, besides the lotions or oils that you might use, massage really doesn't do anything um, that can that you have to put into your body. Nothing really that you have to consume or anything like that. And it really, you could really be able to deal with inside the body, outside the body, and so many different things. Um, and I feel like we're set apart because we really deal with things in such a different way compared to a lot of the our counterparts. Like for instance, for massage, you really you when you use your lotions and you deal with the body, you're looking for so many different things, and the process behind it is almost um, more on a spiritual basis. And for a lot of people, we don't realize how much sometimes your physical, you feel something, but it could be more of an internal thing too.
Yeah. I was actually talking to a friend about the benefits of massage, and a lot of times we just believe that it's more, like you said, a physical relaxation, but massage has so many more benefits. And I think coupled with maybe talk therapy or coupled with different types of therapy, it could be really effective in not only like releasing the stress, but maybe getting down to a root problem.
Yeah.
A lot of times some of these physical issues, some of these perceived pains are, it could be emotional or, like you said, spiritual. So yeah, it's really cool that massage can do that. So, what is your favorite thing about your healthcare profession?
I think my favorite thing about massage is being able to get to a more personable level with people, and you have more than one way to help them. You're able to pull more than one straw out of your hat, so to speak, when it comes to helping. For instance, you might have one client who, you know, they come for massage and do yes have things hurting, but you could maybe talk to them through their issues, through their problems, and not only do they mentally feel better, but they also physically feel better too. That, or say you have somebody who they're complaining about um, ankle pains, foot pain, and you might give them suggestions on what kind of stretches that they can do that can really help them walk better and stand better and really ease their body. So I mean, you could with massage you can come at it with so many different angles that it really helps. It really can make a difference in health.
Yeah. And just you speaking about that one situation, it kind of brings back that whole mind, body, and spirit. Like while you're massaging the
Yeah.
physical, you're dealing with some of the mental, and then you can even reach the spiritual, which is really cool. So, what would be your least favorite thing about your specific healthcare profession?
Well, I don't know. I There's nothing really that I don't like about massage. I mean, I would say that I'm very passionate about more of the negative sides that people might have with massage. So I may not like that as much, and I do try to fight against more of a negative balance to a negative, impact to our profession. I try to make sure that people are, are more informed on how well massage can help and the benefits of getting massages on a regular basis.
So, for our viewers who might not know, what are some of the negative stigmas or stereotypes about massage?
So, one of the biggest ones, and something that we are really dealing with here nowadays, are sex trafficking. Um, and sometimes people kind of put massage in that category. Like this, if you're going to a certain place to get a massage, where this bad thing can happen to you, or you could be assaulted, or you could be hurt in some kind of way. And there are places like that. You have to use more of a discernment on certain places that you go to. But for the majority of the places out there are a lot of, for just as much bad there are good places, and that shouldn't sway people not to want to get massage at all.
Mhm.
Massage can and will always be something that can really benefit people way more than it can hurt people.
I see.
And just letting people know that when they go to a place for massage, there are a lot of people just like myself who have embraced it, and we really try to make people feel very comfortable and let them know that they are in a safe place and that nothing will happen to them in the safe place.
Mhm. I'm glad you brought that up. For our viewers, I want everyone to know that massage is a regulated and licensed profession. It's regulated by the Board of Massage Therapy, and
Yeah.
it's one of the boards that oversees massage. So, in the state of Florida, it's illegal to give massages without a license, correct, Moni?
Yes. You cannot. the the better phrase of it is you cannot in the state of Florida be able to charge and offer massage services without a massage license.
Okay.
So if you want to give a family member a massage that you well know, that's fine. But if you are selling in any way to advertise or any kind of thing like that, you have to be a licensed massage therapist, or you could face repercussions. Sorry, you can face repercussions if you are not physically licensed.
Perfect. Moni, so for our viewers, they probably want to know what kind of education you have in order to do massage in the state of Florida. Can you tell me, what school you went to, what were some of the requirements, and in your opinion, the rigor of the program?
Yes. Sorry. I went to Sunset Academy. Um, Now I believe it's called the Veda. It's in the state of Florida. Fort Myers is the city that the school is in. It was like a good school. I did about 11 months, but I did the ninth program. They offered at the time of when I went there. Um, and I believe you have to complete about 500 hours. It might be off a few numbers. In total, my course that I took, because I did a dual license, was 900 hours. But yes, each state is different. For instance, New York requires you, I believe, 1,200 hours of coursing. Of course, they kind of do it like if you would do like cosmetology in the
Mm-hmm.
state of Florida. It's very long and extensive.
Mm-hmm.
So depending on your state, um, and where you are currently living, they may have different rules or regulations. Some states don't have any rules or regulations. You can literally just be able to, go do your thing. And that's fine too. I always suggest to people though, it is highly important whether you do it just for fun or you want to make a life of this to take some classes, um, but also to study the human body. It is very important because you need to know why you are doing what you're doing and what you are moving, um, when you are doing your certain techniques, and because that's very, very important.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for sharing that, Moni. So, what type of specialties are there in your field, and which ones are you considering? What does your favorite specialty offer, and what sets it apart from the rest?
Well, there is so massage has such a broad spectrum of things you can do and specialties that you can go in, and there's always new things that's developing, and so I split it. For me, I always split it in three groups. I feel like you could do everything spiritually, which would be more of the Reikis, um, the cranial sacral type, doing a lot of the energy work, sound therapies, things where you touch the body, but it may be little to no touching at all. Um, you could do the medium work, which is the Swedish massages, the, you know, more of the lighter stuff, lymphatic drainage, those are the light work. There are some areas where some people have gotten deep with those areas, those type of massage, but you really don't get as deep as you want to. Then it's my field, the one I really truly am very passionate about, but it's more of the therapeutic work. This is a lot of deep tissue, a lot of stretching. So you may see, a lot of the deep tissue techniques and styles in this area. Um, One of the different style they call it, you may have Sazatsu, you may have deep, it's called deep therapeutic massage. But those ones are usually for if you have certain problems and issues, you get those massages. So
Perfect. Thank you so much, Moni. So now that we know a little bit about you, can you tell me what excites you about being in your field? What are your long-term plans in the field, and what do you hope to accomplish?
what excites me about massage? Everything. Massage is such a beautiful it's such a beautiful thing. You're able to give back to people in a way that, in a way that's way different than our normal. You're able to really meet people and help them on levels that they probably would not get, and you could teach their family members how to help them. I get clients from having autism to, you know elderly to young children to people in just their everyday middle-aged life and everything in between. So I see a variety of people from different backgrounds and different places. So it's really exciting to each day meet people and be able to pour into them something good and hope and feel good stuff.
Mhm.
And I love that. Um, Long term, I will want to open up a school. I feel like nowadays in schools we just teach the basics and then we push our massage therapists out in the world and tell them figure it out. And I feel like I want a school that gives them a little bit more than just the basics. Um, you have to get the basics to do anything strenuous, but I want to give them the basis and then give them building blocks for them to be successful in the field and last long term. You know, um, so right now, I'm fairly new within my field, even though I am in years fairly new. I have older knowledge, so I just am going to build on that and then be able to do my long term goal as opening a school.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, Moni. So, for our last question, what changes do you hope to make in the world of healthcare, and what role do you think you might play within those changes?
So for me, I really want to, the role I want to play in healthcare is making massage something that is more offered. So many times, especially for me, I work for a chiropractor's office, and I always hear people say, well, Monique, I did this so many times and didn't realize that massage is what I needed from the get go. That's not always the case. You might not always just need massage. You may need some other things. But for the people who do need just massage to be able to take care of a lot of the issues that they have, I want that to be the first thing that comes out of a doctor or a caregiver's mouth. Hey, did you ever think about getting massage? Do you know insurance cover it? And being able to make it more of a norm that that insurance offers massage under their policies for their clients. You know, um, and they pay even if it's just a part or the full portion. It will benefit a lot of people, and I think it'll really make a difference to clear some items that just because our body stops circulating, right? It can clear up those things. Just the basics. It'll help for a more healthier and better us in the future.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I know the benefits of massage and how it is a therapeutic intervention. And like you said, I think doctors and nurses and people in healthcare go straight to the pharmacological intervention. But like you said, maybe they just need something a little less invasive, something
Yes.
that can just get their system up and running, activate that immune response, and then go from there. You're right. I think we should start really delving into the therapeutic effects of massage. So thank you for sharing that, Moni. Um, so those are all my questions for today. Thank you for joining me. Can you tell the audience how they can find you if they're interested in a massage?
Yeah. So currently, like I said, I'm working at a chiropractor's office. It's if you could meet me there, which I do love my office, and it's really awesome and amazing. Um, we're currently located in LaBelle. It's Parrish Chiropractic. So if you guys are willing and want to, you can just look us up on Facebook and stuff. Also, I also have my own personal mobile spa. Um, it's called Lovely Me, and I just go to the house and I'm able to do massages there, and then I also do facials because I also have my esthetician license. Um, so yeah, you guys could look me up on Facebook, I have my Instagram, and you could get any of the services that I offer.
Awesome. And I'll go ahead and I'll link those down in the description below. Thank you so much, Monique. Have a good one.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye bye.